Sagittarius, your phone is about to explode with opportunities in exactly 17 days. I just pulled the Fool card, and this is not what anyone expects for your December energy, but listen to me very carefully, because this changes everything. Everyone thinks the Fool means starting over from nothing, but actually for Sagittarius right now, it means you are about to step into the most abundant phase of your entire life. The universe is literally reshuffling the deck in your favor, and I cannot believe what I am seeing in these cards right now. Within the next 3 weeks, you will receive news that completely transforms your financial situation. I am talking about money coming from directions you never even considered. The Fool is showing me that your willingness to take that leap of faith you have been considering, that thing everyone called crazy, that is your golden ticket. But here is what nobody is telling you about this energy. The Fool does not just mean new beginnings, it means divine timing has aligned perfectly with your natural Sagittarius courage. You know that idea you have been sitting on for months, maybe even years? The one that feels too big, too scary, too impossible? The universe is literally screaming at you to move on it now. I need you to understand something crucial about this timing. Jupiter, your ruling planet, is creating a once-in-12-year opportunity window that opens December 15th and closes January 8th. If you miss this window, you will be waiting until 2037 for this exact same cosmic alignment. This is not me being dramatic. This is mathematics. This is astronomy. This is your destiny calling. The energy around you right now is so electric that other people can literally feel it when they are near you. Have you noticed how strangers have been more helpful lately? How conversations are flowing easier? How opportunities are presenting themselves in the most random ways? That is the Fool energy preparing the path ahead of you. But wait, there is more to this story, and it involves your love life in ways you never saw coming. I just pulled the Seven of Swords, and before you panic thinking this means deception, let me explain what this card is really showing me for Sagittarius energy right now. The Seven of Swords in your reading represents the brilliant strategy you are about to employ to completely revolutionize your approach to relationships. You have been playing by other people's rules for too long, Sagittarius. This card is telling you to throw out the dating rulebook, throw out what society expects, throw out what your family thinks you should want. Someone from your past is going to reach out between December 18th and December 23rd. This person represents unfinished business, but not in the way you think. They are going to present you with information that helps you understand why certain relationships did not work out, and this understanding is going to free you in ways you cannot imagine. The Seven of Swords is also showing me that you have been keeping a secret about what you really want in love. Maybe you have been pretending you want something casual when you actually want commitment. Or maybe you have been pretending you want the traditional relationship path when you actually want something completely unconventional. The time for pretending is over. Your authenticity is about to become your superpower in love. The moment you stop trying to be what you think others want and start being exactly who you are, the right person is going to appear so fast it will make your head spin. We are talking about meeting someone who matches your energy completely by January 15th. Now let me tell you about the career breakthrough that is connected to all of this personal transformation. I just pulled the Queen of Pentacles, and this card is showing me something absolutely incredible about your professional future. The Queen of Pentacles represents mastery over your material world, but for Sagittarius right now, she is showing me that you are about to become the go-to person in your field for something very specific. Your natural teaching ability, your philosophical mind, your ability to see the big picture. These traits are about to become your primary source of income. But here is the twist that nobody sees coming. The Queen of Pentacles is telling me that your big career breakthrough is not going to come from climbing the corporate ladder or following traditional success paths. It is going to come from monetizing your natural Sagittarius gifts in a completely modern way. Are you ready for some specifics? Because this is where it gets really exciting. Between January 3rd and January 17th, You are going to receive an offer to teach, mentor, or guide others in something you consider to be just natural talent. This could be through online platforms, speaking engagements, consulting, or creating educational content. The Queen of Pentacles is showing me numbers, Sagittarius. By March 2025, your income from this new venture will equal or exceed your current primary income source. By July 2025, it will be double. This is not wishful thinking. This is the trajectory the cards are showing me, based on the choices you make in the next 30 days. But the Queen of Pentacles has another message for you about abundance. She is telling me that your relationship with money is about to completely transform. You have been thinking small, Sagittarius. You have been accepting crumbs when you are meant to have the whole feast. Someone is going to approach you with a business proposition before January 31st. This person will seem to come out of nowhere, but they will have been watching your work, your growth, your evolution. They will offer you something that sounds too good to be true, but for once in your life, it actually will be exactly as good as it sounds. Now let me tell you about the healing that needs to happen for all of this abundance to flow freely. I just pulled the Five of Cups, and this card is here to address the grief you have been carrying about missed opportunities and what you perceive as past failures. The Five of Cups is showing me that you have been looking at 3 spilled cups, 3 missed chances, 3 situations that did not work out the way you planned. But Sagittarius, you have been so focused on those 3 spilled cups that you have not noticed the 2 full cups still standing behind you. These 2 full cups represent the wisdom you gained from those experiences and the strength you developed by surviving them. The Five of Cups is telling me that your so-called failures were actually essential preparation for the success that is coming now. There is someone you need to forgive, and that someone might be yourself. You have been carrying guilt about a choice you made or did not make in the past. This guilt is like a heavy backpack that you have been carrying up a mountain. The Five of Cups is giving you permission to set that backpack down right now. Here is what the Five of Cups wants you to understand about timing. Every single disappointment you have experienced in the last 2 years was the universe redirecting you toward this moment. If those things had worked out, you would not be available for the incredible opportunities that are coming now. The person you were when those disappointments happened would not have been ready for what is coming. But the person you have become through processing those experiences, you are more than ready. You are perfectly prepared. You are exactly who you need to be to handle the level of success and abundance that is heading your way. The Five of Cups also has a message about a relationship that ended and left you feeling like you would never trust your judgment again. This card is telling me that your intuition was absolutely correct about that situation, even though it took time for the truth to reveal itself. Your ability to read people and situations is stronger now, not weaker. Let me tell you about the spiritual awakening that is happening alongside all these material blessings. I just pulled the High Priestess, and she is showing me that your psychic abilities are expanding rapidly right now. The High Priestess represents the divine feminine wisdom that lives inside you, and she is telling me that you have been receiving downloads and insights at an accelerated rate lately. Those random thoughts that pop into your head, those sudden knowing feelings about people and situations, those are not random at all. Your connection to your intuition is going to become one of your greatest assets in business and relationships over the next 6 months. The High Priestess is showing me that you will make 3 major decisions between now and June purely based on gut feeling, and all 3 will turn out to be absolutely perfect choices. But the High Priestess has something specific to tell you about a dream you had recently. This dream contained important information about your path forward, but you dismissed it as just your imagination. She wants you to write down everything you remember about that dream because it contains a literal roadmap for your next steps. There is also a woman with dark hair who is going to play an important role in your journey over the next few months. The High Priestess is showing me that this woman has information you need, connections that will benefit you, or wisdom that will help you avoid a potential mistake. Pay attention to the women who show up in your life between now and February. The High Priestess is also telling me about your creative gifts. You have been downplaying your artistic or creative abilities, treating them like hobbies instead of recognizing them as legitimate talents that could generate income. This perspective is about to change dramatically. Someone is going to see something you created and offer to help you monetize it in ways you never considered. This could be writing, art, music, crafting, cooking, decorating, or any other creative expression. The High Priestess is showing me that your creativity is about to become a significant source of both income and personal fulfillment. Now let me address the transformation that is happening in your home and family life. I just pulled the Ten of Wands, and while this card often represents burden and overwork, for Sagittarius right now it has a completely different message. The Ten of Wands is showing me that you have been carrying responsibility for other people's emotions, choices, and outcomes for far too long. You have been the one everyone comes to for advice, money, emotional support, or crisis management. While your generous nature is beautiful, it has been depleting your energy and resources. But here is what the Ten of Wands wants you to know about this pattern. It is about to end naturally, not because you create drama or cut people off, but because your life is about to become so full of your own opportunities and growth that you simply will not have the bandwidth to manage everyone else's lives. This shift is going to feel uncomfortable at first because you are used to being needed in this way. But the Ten of Wands is promising you that when you step back from carrying everyone else's burdens, they will actually step up and handle their own lives better. Your help was enabling their dependence. The Ten of Wands also has a message about your living situation. Changes are coming to your home environment before April. This could mean moving, renovating, redecorating, or having someone move in or out. These changes will ultimately create more space and peace in your life, even if they feel disruptive initially. There is also something about a loan, debt, or financial obligation that you have been carrying for someone else or because of someone else's choices. The Ten of Wands is telling me that you will find a way to resolve this situation completely by March 15th. The solution will come through one of the new opportunities I mentioned earlier. Let me tell you about the unexpected ally who is about to enter your life. I just pulled the King of Cups, and this card represents a mature, emotionally intelligent person who is going to offer you support and guidance at exactly the right moment. The King of Cups is showing me a man who has been through his own trials and come out stronger and wiser. He might be older than you, or simply more experienced in areas where you are still learning. This person is going to appear in your life between January 10th and January 25th. What makes this person special is that they will offer help without expecting anything in return. The King of Cups represents pure generosity of spirit, someone who helps others simply because they remember what it was like to need help and not receive it. This person is going to introduce you to people who can advance your career or business goals. They have connections in places you would never expect, and they will open doors for you simply because they believe in your potential. The King of Cups is telling me to pay attention to older men in your life during this time period. But the King of Cups has another message about emotional maturity and relationships. He is showing me that you are ready for a completely different quality of connection than you have ever experienced before. Your standards have evolved, your boundaries are clearer, and your sense of self-worth has solidified. This emotional evolution is going to attract someone who matches your new level of emotional intelligence. The King of Cups suggests this person will be someone who has done their own healing work, who communicates openly and honestly, and who brings peace rather than drama to your life. The King of Cups is also telling me about your own emotional gifts, your ability to hold space for others, to offer comfort and wisdom, to see the best in people even when they cannot see it themselves. These qualities are about to become recognized and valued in professional settings. Now let me tell you about the final breakthrough that ties everything together. I just pulled the Star, and this card is showing me that hope is not just returning to your life. It is flooding back in like a tsunami of possibility. The star represents wishes coming true, but not in a fairy tale way. These are wishes coming true because you have done the inner work, made the tough choices, and aligned yourself with your highest good. The universe has been watching your growth and dedication, and now it is time for the rewards. The star is showing me water, which for Sagittarius represents the flow of abundance returning to your life after a period of drought. This could be literal water, like opportunities near lakes, rivers, or coastal areas, or it could be the metaphorical flow of money, love, and opportunities. Between now and your birthday, you are going to receive confirmation that 3 of your biggest dreams are not only possible but actually inevitable. The star is showing me that the groundwork is already in place, even though you cannot see it yet from your current vantage point. The star also represents healing on all levels: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. If you have been dealing with any health concerns, expect significant improvement or complete resolution. If you have been struggling with depression, anxiety, or other emotional challenges, expect to feel dramatically better as these new opportunities begin to manifest. But here is what the star wants you to understand about your role in all of this. You are not a passive recipient of good fortune. You are an active co-creator with the universe. Your optimism, your willingness to take risks, your refusal to give up even when things looked hopeless. These qualities have been like a magnet drawing your blessings toward you. The star is also showing me that your story is going to inspire others. The journey you have been on, the challenges you have overcome, the growth you have experienced, this is all going to become part of how you help other people transform their own lives. Your ability to maintain hope and vision, even during difficult times, is a rare gift, Sagittarius. The star is telling me that this gift is about to become one of your most valuable assets professionally. People are going to pay you for your ability to help them see possibilities they cannot see on their own. Comments are absolutely exploding right now, and I can feel how much this resonates with your Sagittarius energy. You all know this is your time, and the universe is confirming everything you have been feeling in your gut about these next few months. Let me tell you what I see when I look at all these cards together for your sign. This is not just a good period coming, this is the period that everything in your life has been building toward. Every disappointment, every closed door, every time someone told you that your dreams were too big, it was all leading to this moment of absolute breakthrough. Your ruling planet Jupiter is about to shower you with blessings in quantities that will shock even you, Sagittarius. We are talking about abundance in love, money, opportunities, recognition, and personal fulfillment, all happening simultaneously. This is what astrologers call a Jupiter return on steroids. The timeline for all of this is compressed into an incredibly powerful window. December 15th marks the beginning of your breakthrough period, but the really intense manifestation happens between January 3rd and February 14th. Mark these dates on your calendar because you are going to want to remember exactly when your life changed forever. But here is what you need to do to fully align with this energy. First, you need to start saying yes to invitations and opportunities even when they seem small or unrelated to your main goals. The universe is going to use seemingly random events to connect you with the right people and situations. Second, you need to clear out physical and energetic space for all the good things coming your way. This means decluttering your home, ending relationships that drain your energy, and stopping activities that no longer serve your highest good. You cannot receive new blessings while your hands are full of old baggage. Third, you need to start talking about your dreams and goals as if they are already happening. Your natural Sagittarius optimism is actually a manifestation tool, but you have been using it inconsistently. The cards are telling me that your words have extra creative power right now, so use them wisely. The energy building around you is so strong that people in your life have already started commenting on how different you seem. Some people are going to love this new version of you, and some are going to feel threatened by your confidence and clarity. Let this be information about who belongs in your new life chapter. Oh, and members of my private community are absolutely losing their minds over the readings I have been doing lately because this energy is showing up for so many people right now, but for fire signs especially, it is like nothing I have ever seen before in 20 years of reading cards. Your Sagittarius energy is about to become magnetic in ways that surprise even you. People are going to start seeking you out for your wisdom, your perspective, your ability to see the bigger picture when they are stuck in the details. This magnetic quality is going to open doors professionally and personally that you never even knew existed. The next few months are going to feel like you are living someone else's life because the level of excitement, opportunity, and fulfillment will be so different from what you have grown accustomed to. Embrace this feeling instead of questioning whether you deserve it. You absolutely deserve every single good thing coming your way. Your natural Sagittarius traits of adventure, optimism, philosophical thinking, and love of freedom are no longer going to feel like obstacles to success. Instead, they are going to become your greatest professional and personal assets. The world is finally ready for what you have to offer. The financial transformation alone is going to blow your mind. By summer 2025, you are going to look at your bank account and wonder how you ever stressed about money. But more importantly, your relationship with money is going to become healthy and sustainable for the first time in your adult life. In love, you are about to experience the kind of connection you used to think only existed in movies. Someone is going to love and appreciate exactly the things about you that other people found too much, too intense, or too different. Your Sagittarius fire is going to be the thing they fall in love with most. Career-wise, you are moving into a phase where your work feels more like play because it aligns so perfectly with your natural gifts and interests. You are going to wake up excited about your day instead of dreading it, and this shift is going to happen faster than you think possible. But beyond all the external changes, the most beautiful transformation is happening inside you. You are reclaiming the optimistic, adventurous, confident version of yourself that got buried under years of other people's expectations and limitations. That person is not lost. They were just waiting for the right time to emerge. The cards are showing me that by your next birthday, you are going to look back on this period as the time when everything changed, not just externally, but internally. This is when you stopped playing small, stopped accepting less than you deserve, and started living like the magnificent Sagittarius you were born to be. The comments section is going absolutely wild right now because so many of you are recognizing your own energy in this reading. This is confirmation that we are all tapping into the same cosmic shift happening for Sagittarius right now. If you want to dive even deeper into your personal timeline and specific opportunities, you know where to find me for more individualized guidance. But honestly, these cards are so clear and positive that your main job right now is just to stay open and ready to receive all the goodness coming your way. Subscribe now, Sagittarius, because your future literally depends on staying connected to this energy, and I have so much more to share with you about this incredible time in your life. The universe is not done blessing you yet. This is just the beginning of everything you are going to receive. Celebrate to the fullest, because you have earned every single bit of magic heading your way.